Welcome back to Scouse Farm. Another little tip video for you all. It's a super roasting hot sunny day and the wind's picking up a bit, so not ideal time to be playing around with carrot seeds because they're so light and tiny they fly away easy. But what I'll do, little gaze of the garden first. Nice sunny weather. This is a little tip for if you want to plant in containers. So again, you don't need to put carrots and most vegetables direct in the ground. You can use containers to grow anything pretty much that you can grow in the ground. Some things obviously do better in the ground, other things do better in containers, but you know, what's the worst that can happen? Just plant it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't really matter. So what you do is use the trusty dibber that you've seen on a previous video about leek seeds and carrot seeds, and that's what I was using to dip the small impressions into the seed tray. So you can see a couple of seed trays there, so I was dipping them just to put the seeds in. But for this one, buy yourself a cheap pizza. So this, a little £2 pizza, and draw a grid on the side that's white so you can see the seeds, and then poke holes in the grid where you want your carrots to go. So they're spaced out quite well, and some of them may not germinate, but this fits perfectly inside that 12-litre pot. And what you do, you'll just use my dibber to poke holes in it, make the holes large enough to take a seed, and then you get your carrot seeds. This variety is Autumn King 2. You can still plant them out in July, so we're coming into late June now. Should be all right to plant them, and difficult with one hand, but I'll just show you for demonstration. I'll just pour a load out and then hope the packet doesn't fly away, and then all you do is just manipulate them along and see if we can see without the shadow getting in the way. So one seed there, plonk that in. So there's one in the top, there's another seed. You don't need to use the dibber if it's dry, which it is now. You can use your hand, so just move it along with my finger. That's another one in, and then you continue all the way around and fill every hole with a seed. Simple. Do it from top to bottom, right to left, left to right, whichever way you prefer, and then obviously you won't miss any of the holes. And once you've done that, lift the pizza base off, water into the bucket, and then within 14 to 20 days, it's a bit better in a container because it holds the heat. So keep it in the sun, and then the heat will allow the seed to germinate, and you'll start seeing the carrots poking through the surface. And then if there is a couple in one hole and you want to thin them out, just pinch one off and leave one to grow. So there you go. You get the idea, but you continue that till every hole is filled with the seed. Lift it off, water it in. Ideally water the compost as well before you put the pizza base on there, so it's a bit wet, so that the seed can attach to the compost as soon as it falls through the hole, and it'll stay in the same place then. So there you go, another little tip. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you again soon.